Hi guys, it's Haxing here and welcome back to another episode of my series called Haxing to the Top, in which in today's episode we are going to play some Battle Spot games in Battle Spot and trying to climb as high as we can in the ladder. So in today's episode I'm going to use the team I have been using in these episodes. It is the team I use at the International Challenge from February. So we're going to pick her up and play with it. So let's hope in today's episode we can pick 2 victories as the last time we did it in my previous episode in English. Because in the last episode I did in Spanish, we only managed to pick 1 victory and one loss. So in this case we are going to face a team composed by Mach, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Ninetales, Mandibuzz and Garchomp. So what can I do here? The Mandibuzz and Tapu Fini lead, I think, could be pretty obvious since it is the perfect lead to set up the Misty Seed and a possible Tailwind. Garchomp could possibly be a Scarf, but right now the most popular Garchomp is C-Move, so what can I do here? I have to consider that the Mandibuzz and Tapu Fini lead or Mandibuzz Garchomp lead or Tapu Fini Ninetales lead is what my opponent is going to lead. So I think this is tough. This stuff. I'm going to lead with Arcanine. No. Actually, Garchomp, Celesteela, Araquanid, and Porygon 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with these 2. If my opponent decides to go for a Tailwind, maybe in a late game with my own Porygon, I can go for a Trick Room, so trying to do some damage with my own Araquanid, but in this case, first I have to set up that Trick Room and in the late game, so in a scenario, the Mach is not practically being a threat. So what can I do here? What can I do here? I think I'm going to switch. It is pretty obvious. It is pretty obvious that the Ninetales is going to set up Aurora Veil. So what can I do here? I think I'm going for the Rock Slide. Yeah. And the Heavy Slam. Yeah. Because it is too obvious my opponent is going to set up the Aurora Veil since Garchomp is not being a threat right now. So let's hope. Yeah, Aurora Veil. So I managed to pick up that risk and take an advantage. Okay, we managed to pick a flinch, so the Hax putting its own work in this game. So let's see, we managed to pick a KO on Ninetales, so we get a Beast Boost. This case, Mandibuzz couldn't go for a Tailwind, so I think we are in such a great position right now due to luck, but well, that's one thing you can get from Garchomp. So in this case, I over-predicted my opponent, but I didn't even care. So what can I do here? I think Garchomp right now isn't a threat for me So what I'm going to do is do another Rock Slide because I want some damage into its own Mandibuzz. The Garchomp possibly is going to protect, maybe, just maybe. And if it decides to go for the Groundium C, I don't want the switch on Porygon 2 be a bad switch, so I'm going to pick up this KO if I can go and move with my own Celesteela. Yeah, I didn't want it to pick up. I didn't want him to pick up a KO, well, not KO, a huge damage into my Porygon 2 doing that switch. So in this case, let's see if my own Garchomp could possibly resist this attack or not. In this case, yeah, oh, we managed to pick another flinch, so this is huge. And yeah, is it enough? It is enough. It is enough to defeat my Garchomp with the hail. So okay, we didn't manage to pick the KO on Garchomp based on Aurora Veil, but it's okay, it's okay. Let's try to go for a Trick Room and go for... Do we over predict or not a possible taunt? I don't think so. Now the Garchomp is going to die anyways, so I'm going to do the obvious thing. I don't lose anything by doing this, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to Giga Drain the Garchomp. So I think it's the safest. It is the safest thing I can do right now. So as long, let's see. Yeah, Mandibuzz goes for the taunt, but well, I didn't expect Arcanine in the back, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. So I have to think wisely. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt into the Arcanine, starting to deal heavy damage on it, well, chip damage, because I really need to get rid of the Arcanine and switch back, assuming he's going to go for a Flare Blitz into my Celesteela. So Celesteela is my win condition in the late game, so I'm also Araquanid, but I fear the Flare Blitz. Its safest position was to go for a Wild Charge, but I managed to switch back into my own Araquanid. So what I'm going to do next is do Thunderbolt again. This is tough. I'm going to start managing this game between switches between my Araquanid and Celesteela, because I don't want my Araquanid to be defeated right now. So what I'm going to do here is do another Thunderbolt into Arcanine and protect my own Araquanid. Aurora Veil is being such a threat right now, so good for my opponent. Good. So let's see. The Foul Play comes into the Araquanid I protected, so okay, Porygon 2, okay, but the taunt is too obvious. It will be too obvious. So I'm going to do the same, but switch back into Celesteela. If it decided to go, okay, so he managed to overpredict the same Thunderbolt, but okay, let's see what I can do here. It's okay, the same very move down, so I won't be able to do Trick Room, but let's see what can I do here again. So what I'm going to do here is throw Ice Beam into that Garchomp, and okay, this could be bad if it decided to protect Garchomp and switch back Mandibuzz into the Arcanine, but I'm going to do the same exact thing. So I'm going to double target the Garchomp. Okay. So in this case, huge damage from the Mandibuzz, but I did take it, so I have to be careful about this Arcanine. Okay, that has to be a critical hit. Okay, so I take it, but Mandibuzz is putting a huge pressure right now. So I think the safest thing to do here right now is huge. I can do Trick Room, so what I need to do here is going for the Thunderbolt, and I have to go for Flamethrower or Heavy Slam. I'm going to take that special attack boost. I think he's going to double target the Celesteela, yeah, with Flare Blitz and Foul Play. So this is going to be difficult. Yeah, Mandy, no, I should have go for a switch, but I really couldn't predict it. So this is difficult. So right now the situation is pretty bad because Mandibuzz could go for another down. I won't be able to do Trick Room, but I'm going to over predict it. So maybe Arcanine is going for a Wild Charge. I expect Aura Protect because it's too obvious that Arcanine is going to protect, so I'm going to take that risk and go for a Trick Room again, and let's do it. There's nothing more I can do. So the C move into the Mandibuzz. Once I can get rid of Mandibuzz, yeah, once I can get rid of Mandibuzz, I could possibly win the 1 versus 1, being the Arcanine versus my own Porygon 2. So let's see if my own Araquanid could defeat with Hydro Vortex the opposing Mandibuzz. So let's see. I hope we can pick the KO. I should have done. Yeah. So let's see. I think I have double target. I had to double target the Mandibuzz. Yeah, it was pretty bad from my side. So what I'm going to do here is to Thunderbolt no, Ice Beam and Liquidation into Arcanine. Maybe he's going to do some Roost and Flare Blitz into the Porygon 2, so okay, I'll take that. Roost, okay, so I will be able to pick up the KO into Arcanine. The Mandibuzz will be in a position into it has to decide if going with the Roost once again or going for a foul play, which in this case will be pretty bad for him. So I'm going to do Ice Beam once again and going for a Liquidation. I have to consider the remaining PP, but eventually he's going for a foul play, so let's see if it is not enough. No, it isn't enough, so we are going to critical hit, yeah, okay, but that doesn't even matter. We managed to pick this game. We managed to difference the several win conditions we have, but after that misplay I really had to double target the Mandibuzz, but I was pretty sure that the Hydro Vortex was going to pick the KO from Mandibuzz, but that wasn't the case, so at least we were in a position that Arcanine maybe didn't even had Flare Blitz, and or maybe my opponent over predicted me that I was going to protect my own Araquanid, and he started to do some chip damage into my Porygon 2, but in order to win in the late game, assuming I can recover due to the taunt, but in this case I didn't protect the own Araquanid and I went for that, so the Liquidation. So I think we managed to play very well this last game, but again I had to play a little bit more safe. I mean double target. To double target the Mandibuzz, it was the safest thing I could have done, but I think I don't know, I was pretty sure it was going to pick up the KO, but it wasn't the case, so yeah, we managed to pick a win, victory in the first match of this episode, so let's see what we can do here from now on. Okay, let's see, where is this battle theme? Yeah, we're going to play with League Title Defense, so let's see if we can find better said our next opponent. So let's wait a little bit so we can search for another. Yeah, I thought I was going to pick that KO onto Mandibuzz, and I'm complaining too much about that. Okay, we're going to face a QR rental team composed by Pelipper, Garchomp, Celesteela, Tapu Koko, I can't remember the duck, Golduck and Snorlax. So I think it could be a Garchomp Scarf, excuse me, due to being able to abuse with the Earthquake, having the Pelipper and the Celesteela. So I think I can lead with my own Araquanid. This is huge. I think this is the safest thing I can do here, is go with Tapu Koko, Porygon 2, Araquanid, And my own Celesteela. Yeah. I assume I will go for the Trick Room. If I can remember, my Porygon 2 does resist the combo of Scald plus C-move from those two as a lead in range, so let's hope for not. I really hope there's not a crit in this game, because this will be huge. That will be a little bit difficult if this person managed to crit me into that Porygon 2. So let's stop talking this and let's go for a Thunderbolt. Who's the threat right now? Of course, the Golduck. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt into the Golduck and go for a Trick Room. There's nothing more I can do because that's the lead I was expected. So I think he's going to go for an Hydro Vortex. I think into Tapu Koko. Maybe. But I will be in a pretty good position because my Tapu Koko is going to survive. No, in this case we didn't manage to see a target into the Tapu Koko, but that doesn't even matter because I think we will be in a pretty good position if we get the Trick Room or not. So yeah, my Porygon 2 managed to resist the combination of those two attacks. So let's see what can we do here from now on. The Snorlax, okay. The Snorlax, so I think I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt into Pelipper. And no, let's do this. I'm going to go for the Dazzling Gleam to do that, to chip damage. And do I really need Porygon? No. And Thunderbolt the Pelipper. So I think with Celesteela, yeah, so it was pretty bad from my side. I didn't even manage to pick to do my own move, so obviously the Snorlax is faster under Trick Room, so let's go. Okay, this is tough. This is tough because I have to preserve the Araquanid in the late game. I didn't bring it because if Pelipper will go for a Hurricane, because after I do the liquidation, the next to move from my opponent being faster than my Tapu Koko will be obviously the Pelipper, so the Hurricane could possibly KO my Arachnid. So in this case, what I'm going to do here is to do again. Do I do it again? No. Let's go for a Thunderbolt and a Giga Drain into Pelipper, because the double target okay, I didn't analyze correctly this. But okay. What can we do here? Which turn of Trick Room are we right now? I think he's going to protect. This stuff could be Garchomp, the Celesteela. No. What I think I'm going to protect the Arcanine. I'm going for another Giga Drain into Pelipper. So let's see. The Facade goes into Snorlax, the Giga Drain into Pelipper, the Hurricane into my Arcanine. So it is the last turn of Trick Room. So what I'm going to do here is, yeah, just let's confirm it. Yeah, Trick Room. So what I'm going to do here is do the C move into Snorlax. I assume the C move in rain will KO that Snorlax. Yeah, it has to KO that Snorlax. And I think that Giga Drain into Pelipper too. If the Pelipper decides to protect, that is okay. Yeah, let's see. It has to be enough, and I didn't analyze correctly that the double target was going into Tapu Koko. I just passed it away. I didn't talk about it. I don't know why. So we managed to pick 2 KOs this turn, but it is not over. We have to wait for what's in the back. If it is Garchomp, I think we will be able to win this game, because what I will do is to Hidden Power Ice the Garchomp. No, it is going to be the Tapu Koko, so this is going to be difficult. I have to Wide Guard. I'm assuming he's going to discharge. I mean, and maybe he will protect in order to scam it, but okay. There's nothing I can do here, so I'm going to do that. Giga Drain to heal back from maybe a Thunderbolt. Let's see if it decided to go for a discharge in this case. Discharge, we managed to predict it. And let's see, I think this is going to be game. Yeah, this is going to be game, because what I will do now is to do liquidation, and the Giga Drain could possibly be a roll, and the stats are not being, now I don't have any dropping to attack, so I'm going for a heavy slam. So I think this is the, let's do the same. Yeah, liquidation and heavy slam. Only hacks can affect this game. Yeah, it's game, and we managed to survive one Life Orb under electric terrain, and I think it is timid, not modest, but we managed to survive one hit. That's one thing is pretty good from Celesteela or Solbest. I really like it since in early, if I can remember, in the early January here in Costa Rica, my friend Max Morales decided to bring to a mid-season the Celesteela Solbest, and it went well in the mid-season showdown, and from now on in Costa Rica we have seen a lot of Celesteela Solbest. So from him, it was a huge call in the metagame to include Celesteela Solbest, because it is a huge threat for so many Pokemons nowadays. So being able to resist a lot of attacks from the special side and do a lot of heavy damage with that move pool, as you saw in the screen below. So it covered a lot of Pokemons in this metagame. So that's all. We managed to pick 2 victories in our second English episode, so I hope you have enjoyed. If you had not subscribed yet, I really recommend you to subscribe to my 3 social medias: Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, if you wanna get any update from my side to see when I will be doing some stream or uploading some content. So give me a like in this video, in any video you have seen until now, and you can suggest me below in any comment, anything. So it is up to you. So I think this will be everything for today. So I hope you have enjoyed this team. Put it into work. So I hope you have enjoyed it. So see you next time, and thank you. Bye.